I'm Esther Hsu, and I'm a joint degree with the Kennedy School and the Business School here at Harvard. I come from a pretty traditional business background. I did business in undergrad at UPenn, at the Wharton School, and then I went into the typical consulting job, management consulting at Bain. As social enterprise was taking its shape in different places around the world, it was noticeable that there was not much activity in China. It was very natural to go and look at the poorest parts of the country, which happened to be in the mountains. And there we found they had beautiful people with these beautiful animals called yaks. So it was a little bit of serendipity. Yak down is just the soft inner hair of the yak. And we found that if you can collect this down, it's very high quality, comparable to cashmere, and when we bought it from the herders, it generates incremental income for them. So we first called this Yashmere. We eventually changed the name when we got to China so it had more meaning, and shoke means yak down in Tibetan dialect. Shoke can be found in boutiques in the US, in Europe, in Japan, and all over Greater China. So I came to Harvard with an interest in learning more about Africa because it's a place I'd never been to, and I knew there's a lot of need and perhaps a way I could help. I had the opportunity to go to Swaziland with TechnoServe, a nonprofit that brings business solutions to rural poverty. And there I worked with farmers to develop a new crop that would help them use soil that couldn't be used otherwise. Turns out the gooseberry is a hardy plant that grows well, and there's a market for them. So when we came back from Swaziland, we were both studying at the Kennedy School and doing the joint with the business school.
And TamTam kind of came along as an organization that we could work with. TamTam stands for Together Against Malaria, and the second part is Tunapenda Afya na Maisha, which is Swahili for We Love Health and Life. So BedNet distribution right now is a big public health initiative. They're really quite possibly the most cost-efficient way to save lives. But there's still lots of questions and ideas that people have around the best way to distribute the nets. So we go out and pilot different ways to distribute nets to provide evidence to policymakers about what works best. We're trying to take work that's usually in the realm of research or academia and bridge it over to the world of policy and of practice.
TamTam has really been a nice fit for us to use all these skills we've been training, all our experiences, and take a small organization and grow it. I think there is a way that business can do good and that my business skills can help people around the world. Although I don't know exactly where I'll be a few years from now, that is my goal, and wherever I best fit and can have the best impact is where I'd like to be.